Hello and welcome. Today we'll be making this adorable 3D Easter bunny. This is a photo of the cutter. It is a two-piece cutter made by Chicago Metallic. In the past I had used their duck cookie cutter to make this project. I'll add the link to this tutorial in the description box. Now on to our cookie project. I'm using some white royal icing and flooding the whole surface of the cookie except his little tail area. And once I've outlined the cookie, I'm immediately flooding the whole surface. And I'm working in wet on wet. I'm going to be adding some pink to the middle of the ear. Now for the ear area, I'm just doing one dot and then dragging that to create a tear shape in the ear area. And again, while the icing is wet, I'm dropping in a 4mm pearl. This is the second part of the cookie, his little hind leg. I'm just flooding that in white icing, and then we're gonna let these two pieces dry overnight before assembly. I wanted to add a little bit of color to our little bunny here. I'm using a very small paintbrush. I've got two shades of airbrush color here, and I'm just dragging my paintbrush along the surface of the leg cookie. Starting first of all with the electric green, and then I'm going for my darker color, a leaf green, and creating a little bit of a layered color effect. I really like that the cookie isn't so white. You could also add a few little flowers to this. This step is optional, but I always like a little bit of blush on my character cookies. And so with some petal dust, I'm adding a little bit of pink to his cheek area. Now I've got my handy dandy bead tray. I've got my cookie in there, and with a little dot of white icing, I'm securing on there some white nonpareil. And as you can see, I can just pour that back into my bottle with the bead tray, very easy. And now I'm adding his little nose with some white icing, a little smile, and the base cookie is done. Now ready for the final assembly, a dot of icing on the hind leg, and gently press that into your base cookie. Don't stick your finger in the painted green there if it's not dry. And here are the finished cookies. You could secure the cookie onto a base cookie if you like, or leave them like this. As you can see, they stand up very well. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.